Welcome back to the channel. Now, yesterday, Donald Trump made a decree basically from the Office of Management and Budget that they were putting a freeze in place on federal financial assistance. And this scared a lot of people. A lot of people did not know what was going on. A lot of places have already reported that they are noticing freezes in their available funds and that they're not able to do the things they need to. That includes Head Start and several other programs across our government. Now, this is definitely something people are scared about, definitely something we need to watch. But we're going to go through this little article from CNN right quick, and then we will get back to talking about this problem. White House attempts to clarify freeze in financial assistance. It goes on to say, the White House issued a new memo that appears to greatly limit the scope of a freeze in federal financial assistance set to take effect this evening, or set to take effect at 5 p.m. Eastern Time today. Now, from what I'm hearing, there are people that have already challenged this in court, so we may end up getting a block of this, and I guess we will see going forward. But the memo says that the Office of Management and Budget memo obtained by CNN says the freeze is not across the board and is instead targeted to executive orders that address immigration, foreign aid, climate change, and energy, DEI initiatives, gender identity, and abortion. Any program not impacted by these executive orders are not subject to a pause, the memo states. The memo says there is a process in place for agencies to determine whether a program is subject to the freeze. And from the memo itself, a pause could be as short as a day, the memo says. Funds for small businesses, farmers, Pell Grants, Head Start, rental assistance, and other similar programs will not be paused. But of course, that memo comes out after a large number, it says a swath of programs, including Head Start for preschoolers, have told CNN their funding appears to be frozen. Now, I don't trust this White House as far as I could throw it. Right? I don't trust them at all. They've already violated the trust of the American people. That is clear. And so I do not trust anything that gets put out by this administration already, and it's only been a week. But here's the thing. This is what they are saying. They are saying that that programs like Head Start, rental assistance, Pell Grants, and things like that aren't affected. Now, this article did not dive into whether that means food stamps would be covered or not, but I know a lot of people on the right think that food stamps is wrought with fraud of illegals getting food stamps, and overall, statistically, that's just not the case. There have been studies done over and over again since the 80s because the far right has been attacking the program, food stamp program, at least since I was a kid, complaining about illegal immigrants getting it. I used to even hear it from my parents. And it's just not something that the federal government generally allows. It only tends to happen in states where states have a waiver in order to allow them to run their programs as they see fit. Texas was one of those states. Back when I was living in Texas, people went round and round saying the Democrats were trying to give food stamps to illegals when George W. Bush made that possible in Texas. So hopefully food stamps won't be affected. If it is, hopefully it's short and that it doesn't affect anybody's ability to get their funds. I agree that we need to, crack down on fraud wherever we can, but hurting people to do it is not the way to do it. But that said, I am very concerned about what's going on. I'll keep you posted as much as I can. Anyhow, I'll see you down the road.